Leaders in one North Texas school district listened to parents for hours, more than an hour in fact tonight, before deciding on a new revised plan for the school year. But even this new decision isn't a guarantee. Our Caroline Vandergriff reporting tonight on the difficulties of reopening from Keller.
Dozens of protesters outside.
Please bring some teachers into this conversation.
And a packed house inside for an emotional meeting on how Keller ISD plans to start the upcoming school year. The Board of Trustees listened to nearly 2 hours of public comment before making any decisions. Many parents begged the board to stick with offering parents a choice of online or classroom instruction, while the majority of teachers called on the district to start classes with remote learning only.
As we stand today, our campuses are not yet prepared to welcome students.
Ultimately, the board voted to push the start of the school year from August 19th to August 26th. The first 3 days will also be half days to give teachers and families time to adjust.
These are uncharted waters, so sometimes we have to shift when we don't want to shift, and sometimes we have to shift because it's just the right thing to do.
But the choice to send kids back to the classroom remains.
I'm really glad that they kept that as a choice. I would have hated it if they had taken that away from the parents. So I think it's a really good compromise that the board came up with.
We're placing our teachers at risk. There was a huge teacher outcry tonight, and that went unheeded. It seemed the board knew what they were going to vote.
The board will continue to monitor the COVID-19 situation and says this plan could be altered, especially if state guidelines change. But at this point, teachers should plan to welcome students back to the classroom in a little over 3 weeks. In Keller, I'm Caroline Vandergriff, CBS 11 News.